Fight fans, UFC 318 is almost here, and it is going to be a banger. We got high-stake matchups with title implications. Every second in the octagon matters. And you can get in on the action with my partners, DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, all new customers who bet just $5 can get $150 in bonus bets instantly. It doesn't matter who you're backing at UFC 318. This is your shot to get in on the action. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. When you sign up, use my promo code SONNEN. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Stay in on the action. Use your $150 in bonus bets. On DraftKings, same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Love the thrill of live betting? DraftKings has got you covered. Bet live on in-progress games right as they happen, making watching the game that much more exciting. If sports betting is not yet available in your area, don't worry. You can still join in on all the action with DraftKings Pick 6 and have a shot to win cash prizes. Download DraftKings Sportsbook right now. New customers use the promo code SONNEN. Bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code SONNEN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. I can't quit staring at Conor's dick. I can't stop. I sent Conor's dick to my partner Ryan, who opened it on his computer right as his wife was coming to the background. And then we have to explain what's happening here. I don't know how to explain it, but I can't stop looking. There's some things wrong with the photo, first off. Okay. Now, I don't know. I must lead with that. But I am inclined to defend Conor in this situation. So, there's two things. First off, Conor's on a beach. He's on a beach, and he's putting the move on a gal. Now, one thing to beat Conor, right? To beat Conor's, you don't have to be a really hot woman. Like, he's not into that. That's not his thing. Like boobs and ass and these things, like that, he's not into that. You can be a solid 4. So far in the photo, everything is making sense. Like everything is up to par. You got Conor, you got a solid 4. You got what appears to be a little whiskey, and then they smooch. There's a smooch photo. And I gotta tell you, it did not look like a passionate or romantic, like a public display of affection, which in and of itself is pretty annoying. But a public display of affection between two people who aren't affectionate, it's weird. In the middle of the day on a public beach, like, it's just weird. But they're also like, oh my God, I can't wait any longer. I gotta smooch this person. Like, there is a way that comes across. This was not it. I mean, this is like bragging because you held a stripper's hand. This was not it. It'd be a weird kiss to give your cousin, but you could. And I'm just sharing with you, like, there was nothing about the smooch that really looked like it was sincere. Okay, let's pull back. Let's pull back from said photo. When you're looking at it, there's three other J-Brones in the picture, one more out of place than the other. Like there's first is a dude on a chase lounge where the last place a dude like this would want to be is in the heat. You then got two other misfits. Right, misfits for the sake of the photo. You got these two other misfits, and they look like they're trying to beat the heat. I mean, one of them's in one of those hats like Gilligan used to wear. They're all fully clothed. It just looks like a group of people that don't want to be there. This does not look like beach people, party goers, fight fans, Conor security. It doesn't look like anything like that. I had one many years ago, and it got all the way to TMZ, and they were going to post it and was supposed to embarrass me, which was quite the opposite. I wanted it posted, right? I'm a bad guy. How are you going to embarrass me? But it was a clip from a movie. And I get like the world's smallest parts in movies. I'm not trying to be gross, but it's this clip from a movie, and it's like, wait a minute. And somebody had filmed this. So you got the real cameraman that's filming it, but then you had somebody else that just filmed it for marketing reasons or for whatever reasons, but they filmed it. So that's the part that they send off. And this is going to be like a massive embarrassed Chael moment. And so being armed with that or having that experience, I just got to tell you, whether he was out filming a movie or he was on set, it looked a lot more like that than it looked like Conor out at the beach working his way into the graces of a solid 4. That it just didn't look right. But at the same time that happened, another photo surfaces, and it's allegedly of said 4. And she is putting Conor on blast. So, the way the story goes, according to her social media timeline, and my understanding, but I've stared at this dick for the last 2 hours. He goes into his closet. He strips. He unsolicited Brett Favre's her. But he attached a weight to his mini-me. So he's got a partially and possibly fully erect manhood, and he's attached a weight to it and photographs that and unsolicitedly sends it to her, at which point she shares that with the world going, hey, don't treat me like that. And then the big tie-in is that it's the same solid 4 that he was seen for on the beach the day before doing the cousin kiss with. So this is the story. Uncomfortable to speak about. I'm sharing with you what's going on. I am inclined to defend him. First off, I'm inclined to just tell you, if you pull back from that photo, there's nothing in that photo that makes sense. There really isn't. Now, things happen in the world all the time that don't make sense. But I'm just sharing with you, there is nothing and there was nobody in that photo that made a lot of sense. Secondly, in the second photo is accompanied by a video. And Conor's eyes are doing some weird stuff, and it looked like potential AI. And I keep getting this sent to me, and I keep asking, but hey, is that AI? Like, do you really believe that? Is part of it true? You got a frontal of Conor with his erect mini-me. Did they then Photoshop in the weight? And that would be a very bizarre behavior. But I would assume it to be a habitual behavior, meaning if he sent it to the 4 from the film, or the 4 from the beach, the cousin kisser, he would send that to other people, wouldn't he? Would you go in your closet? Like, there's a lot of work involved there. There's a lot of work and steps to do to get to that position to send to one gal who you kiss like your cousin. And it's a lot for me to believe. Not to mention, I don't know this for sure, but I am pretty sure that I have heard that cokeheads have a hard time getting erect. Possibly I heard that just the opposite, but I think So you got a drunk for sure. You got a cokehead, and you got a crooked penile function with a makeshift weight on it. It's a lot for me to accept. That's true. And if I had to guess, I don't think it is.